Hello everyone, hope all of you are fine. Right now I am at Mumbai LTT station and today we are going to do journey in Duronto Express from Mumbai to Hyderabad, and I've done a journey in this particular train twice, that is in 3AC and recently in sleeper class. Today I'm doing a journey in 2AC, and the reason is because I was not able to get a confirmed ticket in Hussain Sagar Express and I had a complete day of work in Mumbai. So this became a very good option considering that I wanted to travel the day on which this particular train operates, because this train doesn't operates daily. So I'll share quite a lot of details. I'll also share how the experience will be in 2AC, which is what the second most expensive class in this particular train or generally in any other train, because the first AC is the most expensive class if in case you're traveling in train which has a sleeper class category, not the AC chair car or executive class. So let's see how the experience would be, and I'll also share in the end how my overall experience has been in all the three classes, that is in 3AC, sleeper and 2AC, and whether you should spend extra and travel in 2AC or not. So let's get to the platform. In terms of how the platforms are, on the right hand side is 1 and 2 number platform where the ambulance side is, and right in front is 4 and 5 number platform, and on the left hand side is 6 and 7 number platform. The flashing light which you see is actually our train. So let's proceed towards our train. That's our train, and when I traveled in the sleeper class coaches were right at the end. Now there are 3 sleeper class coaches. Earlier it was just 2 and they were at the back, but this time I think the sleeper class coaches are right in the front and AC class coaches are right at the back. So H1 I can see from here, so let me show you from a close-up view. And the red train which you see beside me is actually Gorakhpur Mumbai LTT Express, which has arrived shortly before I reach this platform. That's the first AC coach in Duronto livery. Rest all the other coaches are the normal LHB coaches like red color. This is actually the original livery of Duronto. So that's the first AC in Duronto livery, and the other coaches are in normal red color. My coach is right ahead. So it's A2. Let's get to a coach and let's get to a seat.
येथून सुटण्यासाठी तयार आहे. यात्रेकर कृपया ध्यान दें.
1-1.5 बजे छोड़ेगी. हाँ, 1-1.5
39071 Tughlakabad Shed WAP7. We have departed from Mumbai LTT and we have started our journey. And interesting thing which I saw is that in bedding kit the hand towel was not there. So that was quite interesting and weird, because in 2AC generally in premium trains hand towel is not removed, but this time it is not there. So that is something which I have to ask the coach attendant, and I'm hoping he would be promptly giving me the hand towel. So I'll ask later on. We will see some interesting escapes crossings, because this train has no official halt till Pune. It actually has only 3 official halts, that is Pune, Solapur and Wadi. And there is no other official halt. There are 2 technical halts, that is at Karchar for attaching the bankers and at Lonavala for detaching the bankers, but you cannot do the booking like the ticket booking for Lonavala or from Lonavala onwards like that. So you have to book from Mumbai to Pune and you have to board from Mumbai LTT. And this train doesn't stop at Kalyan, but last 2 times when I traveled in this particular train, it actually stopped at Kalyan. So we'll see this time whether it stops at Kalyan or not. So let's enjoy some interesting skips and if anything interesting we could see before we call off the day. And tomorrow would be an interesting day because we would be having the breakfast. That is the only meal which would be served in this particular train. And we will see how the journey unfolds tomorrow also. Let's explore some interesting skips before we reach Kalyan. Anything else or anything interesting that could be seen before we call off the day. kind of like a mission accomplished. I thought our train would be stopping at Kalyan Junction, but as soon as I stopped recording, within 5-10 seconds of crawling at Kalyan Junction, our train picked up speed and we had a parallel departure or parallel run with Mumbai LTT Banaras Express, and our train skipped Kalyan Junction. If in case you watch my other two journeys in this particular same train, then that time the train had actually stopped at Kalyan Junction, but this time it actually skipped it. Now I'm going to take some rest because the coach attendant has requested to close the door for safety reason, and I'm also quite tired. So I'm going to take some rest. But if in case I get up and if it is possible for me to share Pune, Solapur or any other stations, Cape, crossings or anything, I'll definitely share whatever I would be able to capture. Or else we will see in the morning how the punctuality is. And the stop only in daytime, I could say, is Wadi Junction, the official stop. Solapur comes very early morning for this particular train. So let's see how the journey unfolds, and whatever would be the sequence of events, I'll definitely share it with you, or else we will meet in the morning. And morning we will see when we get the morning tea, if I get up early, or when we get the breakfast. Breakfast generally is provided after Wadi, but we will see that also. So good night for now, see you in the morning, and let's proceed the journey from morning onwards.
सर्वनाश व हटवा आणि डोकं साफ करा. ऑनलाईन आणि घरच्या शॉप्समध्ये उपलब्ध. लोकमान्य तिलक टर्मिनस कोयंबटूर जंक्शन एक्सप्रेस प्लॅटफॉर्म क्रमांक 3 वर येत आहे.
A very good morning, and we have left Solapur and our train is delayed, but our train has been provided a lot of time, so we might cover up later. We will see that. There is only one stop left officially, that is Wadi Junction, which I'll definitely show you, and after that we will be reaching destination if our train runs non-stop. We might be overtaking Hussain Sagar Express because as per schedule we should be reaching Hyderabad first, so we will see that if in case it happens. And morning tea has not been served, so I'm waiting for that. Once I get it, I'll definitely show it to you. It would be generally 2 pieces of biscuit and morning tea with the tea kit items, but I'll definitely show you what are those items. And so far the journey has been comfortable, the sleep was comfortable, no disturbance whatsoever, despite of many people boarding a train from Pune, but there was no disturbance whatsoever. Few people deboarded the train at Solapur, and it is a very good option if you want to travel from Mumbai to Solapur because it is quite safe. There is only one official halt and nothing else. Our train has slowed down, it is quite cool outside, And after getting the morning tea, I would probably try and show you more things from outside. I hope I get it early, and in the meantime, I'll charge my phone and then we'll enjoy further the journey. So let's see when we get the morning tea. Along with that, any escapes or crossings which I capture before we reach Wadi, I'll definitely share it with you. This is how morning tea has been provided. He gave the tea kit, biscuit, and hot water just like this without any tray or anything. This is something which is not acceptable because in a premium train in 2AC, if they provide the morning tea like this, then it is quite disappointing. And I've seen many trains in 3AC, in premium trains, they even try to skip or like don't serve the morning tea at all. So at least let's be optimistic, we got the morning tea. Now I'll quickly finish it off. We are still trailing Hussain Sagar Express and the train is not skipping any station at a fast speed. The reason is because some work or some freight is occupying the main line, and so far the run has not been good, or I should say that enjoyable, and hence I have not shared any kind of skips or anything. But once I finish this morning tea, I think we should be near Kalaburgi, and hopefully we might skip that important station. Let's see whether that happens or not. In the meantime, I'll finish my morning tea. If you want to have a morning tea or any other coffee or anything, you can get it yourself and enjoy the journey further. If in case you're traveling in this particular train and if you want coffee, then also you can exchange the tea kit item with the coffee kit item. So the powder, that is the premix powder or the sachet of tea, would be like different. It would be coffee instead of tea. Let's see when we skip Kalaburgi, and I'm really quite interested to see how the breakfast would be. We will find out that.
चलकर सिकंदराबाद को जाने वाली कुछ ही समय में प्लेटफॉर्म
Our train reached Wadi Junction at 8:40 and with a scheduled halt of just 3 minutes, we have started from Wadi Junction. I'll show you the departure from Wadi Junction right now. There is a beautiful curve also. I'll try to share that also because we would be moving towards east now. Breakfast has been started to be served and the staff is giving veg option first, which is like the normal routine, and after that we would be getting the omelette, that is the non-veg option. I have chosen the non-veg option whenever the train has only a breakfast item in its catering option. So let me share the breakfast post showing you the departure from Wadi Junction. Breakfast is unboxed. This is 2 pieces of white bread. This is the ticket. The omelette is quite thick and heavy, so that's good, and it is quite hot. Butter is provided to apply on the bread. Mango juice is there, sauce is there. Pretty much in any Duronto, Rajdhani or Shatabdi, what the breakfast is in the 3AC, 2AC or AC chair car, the same breakfast is over here also in non-veg section. If you opt for veg, then it would be either cutlet or upma, whatever would be available. And if in case you have a doubt that whether you have to pay while you are traveling, then you can pay the payment of catering and food items while booking the ticket itself. While you're traveling, you don't have to pay anything extra. But if in case you want something extra, then you definitely have to pay for anything extra which you can buy from the staff, which they can provide to you if it is available. I'll quickly finish it off and then I'll see when we would be overtaking Hussain Sagar Express. I'm currently keeping a track of that particular train, but we are still not overtaking. So let me quickly finish it off so that I don't miss it. I've been keeping a track of Sagar Express for quite a long time, but we were not able to overtake it. I think section controllers decided that it should keep on moving ahead in spite of the fact that our train is actually scheduled to reach Hyderabad earlier than Sagar Express. That is an important train, but that didn't happen. And I was facing some network issues also. I had got some important calls also. So that is why after breakfast I couldn't speak with you. But anyways, I'll share a complete detailed review now because after getting down at Secunderabad, I have to head for a very important work. So first thing, safety. Safety is quite well. The train doesn't have too many stops, and I didn't saw any unwanted passengers or anything in 2AC. And in cleanliness, the onboard housekeeping staff has maintained it very properly. Even though people were like not maintaining it quite well, but yet they kept their job done, and it was well maintained, especially in this 2AC journey. And in terms of food, food was also fine. The omelette was quite good in quantity and quality, and it was very well hot. So I personally found the food also on par, and you can definitely take catering option as per this particular experience. And overall comfort, overall what I felt about this particular journey, yes, it is very comfortable. And we are currently skipping Telapur junction. After this station it is Lingampalli, so I'll show you that skip also. So in terms of punctuality, the train is a little bit off. That's one thing which is minus. The most important and negative part, which I would say, is the timetable. Timetable should be from 8 at night from Mumbai and then 8 in morning at Hyderabad or Secunderabad where the train is about to reach. But that won't happen, and that would happen for a new train that would be Vande Bharat Express sleeper class. Whenever it would be introduced in future, I'm pretty much sure they would keep the timetable like that. An overnight experience, an overnight train, a very good demand, and a very good punctuality. So that is something a minus for this particular train because you lose almost half a day. Although this particular train, when it reaches one of the operational days, is Sunday. So Sunday generally there is no work. So you can definitely consider this option if in case you are planning to travel on Saturday. And if in case you are planning on the other day, then you have to make sure that your working day would be lost half. So that is something which needs to be considered, and punctuality might be a little bit off. If you still have any questions, queries or suggestions, feel free to ask through the comment section. I'll be glad to help you with that. I'm also available on Instagram. You can follow me on Instagram also. The link is mentioned in the description. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. There are many journey videos already on the channel. You can surely enjoy it. And thank you so much if in case you have subscribed, and make sure to enjoy any other video in your spare time. And if you like the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If someone is planning to travel in this particular trip, they can definitely watch this video. They can watch the 3AC and sleeper class journey also, which is already available on the channel. And in brief, if I want to share like how the experience has been and whether you should spend extra in 2AC, yes, you can. And it would be a much better experience than 3AC and sleeper class. The reason is because it is quite peaceful. The food is also quite well. So overall, you would feel much better experience as compared to 3AC or sleeper class. But 3AC experience was also fine, and sleeper was also a very good experience in terms of like an economical value for money option. But the food and overall comfort due to winter time, or even if you travel in sleeper class in summer season, it could be a little bit difficult because the heat would be too much in summer. So that was my brief take on this particular trains, 3AC, 2AC and sleeper class. And I personally always find 2AC the most comfortable option. This train also has first AC. If you want to have a private coupe or cabin, definitely you can travel in that also. It would be more expensive than this particular 2AC journey. Thanks a lot for watching the video. We are crawling right now. The reason is probably because Hussain Sagar might be completing a scheduled halt at Lingampalli, and we would be made to wait over here. So that's how it has been. Anyways, what's the few remaining moments in this particular journey before we reach Secunderabad, and it will come onto your screen what time we reached Secunderabad and how was the punctuality for the very important place that is the destination of this particular train. Goodbye for now. Take care, travel safe and be happy. See you in some another journey. Till that time, watch the few remaining moments of this particular journey. Narayandari Express. 30307 W87 locomotive.